Great to see you both. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Really
How are
good,
you?
thank you.
Good. There are a lot of words I can use to describe the movie, but I guess even the biggest one would just be wow. Uh, just, you know, wow. Uh, Carey, I have to ask you, when you got the script, this kind of like comes across as one of those where you probably read it through the first time and then read it through again, and maybe even a third time all in one sitting.
Pretty much, yeah. I think I had a similar reaction to reading the script that you had to watching it. Just wow, and I can't believe she's asked me to do this. And when do I start, really? Particularly once I'd met Emerald and we talked for a second, and she'd sent me through the music that she was thinking about, being on the film and the way that she wanted it to look. It was just this completely an idea, something I just never seen before.
No, that's for sure. And Emerald, tell us a little bit about how the whole idea and the concept about this story came about.
Well, I think it's something I've been thinking about a lot, because obviously we've been talking about it, and I'm very bad at isolating kind of the moment when it happens. It tends to be brewing for a long time, but for me it was, things come in a kind of moment, and for me it was this idea of a girl drunk on a bed and somebody taking her clothes off and her saying, what are you doing, drunk, and then suddenly sitting up and saying, what are you doing? And that sort of scene was almost fully formed. And so when that happened, I kind of knew who Cassie was, and I knew what the film would be. But at that point, I guess, and then it just was a matter of, letting it take shape.
You're right, because I mean, you're watching it, you're thinking you're seeing, everybody automatically in their mind thinks, okay, I'm pretty sure I know where this is going. And then all of a sudden you get to a turn, and it's like, wow, I like it. And one thing I do have to say, Carey, in regards to when your character was going through the books, scratching out the names of particular guys, I'm just so happy I did not see the name Greg. That just made me feel really good. It was like, woo.
Yeah, I had no involvement in the names. It was very much an art department thing. So there's no secret private digs in there from me.
Right.
No, there weren't actually. We kind of deliberately chose sort of, kind of pretty run-of-the-mill names. It would have been pretty cruel to have picked off all of one's exes.
Right. Every guy being going, oh my goodness, okay. But also again, for your character, I mean, it's kind of like we realize as we watch the movie, what's really going on and what her character is about, as far as why she is doing the stuff she's doing. Because obviously we don't want to give anything away, but it's kind of like she was determined to do certain things.
Yeah, I think, we sort of saw it as an act of extreme loyalty, that this is somebody doing something for someone that they love, and there's something she just won't, it's, she feels there's been something. It's so hard to talk about, isn't it?
Yeah.
But this is something that she is set on, determined. Nobody's going to change her mind, and I really love that sort of determined loyalty and fierce protectiveness of somebody, and of the sort of love that is, is resulting from. So it was nice that for me the story was driven by kind of a positive thing as opposed to something sort of nefarious.
Right. And also for you, Emerald, you're the writer and the director. So many, great actors in this movie. And thank you for giving Sam Richardson a job. He's from Detroit. We went to the same high school, not at the same time, but way to go, U of D Jesuit High School Cubs. Yay.
Well, Detroit is like one of my favorite shows of all time. I mean, I just absolutely love it and have watched every episode a million times. And so, yeah, Sam is just a genius. And so, yeah, just getting him to be in the movie was so exciting. Persuading him to wear the worst bootcut jeans maybe in the whole of America.
Absolutely. I'm gonna have to get one of those hats now myself. But both of you, Carey, Emerald, thank you both so very, very much for your time. And honest to God, I do. I look forward to watching this movie again, and then again, and then again. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.